Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. Some call me Nat, some call me Lee, doesn't really matter. If you have clicked on this channel because you were searching anything having to do with thyroid disease and you happen to have found yourself here, I want to welcome you to this space. It is my hope that at the end of the video you will decide to subscribe to the channel and just join the family. So in this video I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the measures that I'm going to be putting in place, that I've put in place for myself to achieve some weight loss, because that is my goal. Currently I weigh 177 pounds, I believe. So I weighed this morning and I'm going to quickly show you somewhere. I'm not going to point left or right because I'm not sure where it's going to pop up. I'm very new with this editing stuff. I'm a novice, so I have no idea, but in the video you'll see me weighing in on the scale or whatnot. So as you can see, it's 107. The scale I think is showing 175. But yeah, so starting weight is 177 pounds. So this video has to do with just me trying to reattempt a weight loss journey dealing with hypothyroidism. And for this go around, I'm going to be using my same measures I did previously. And the measures would be hydration, which is a gallon of water a day, using a low carb / keto diet. I'm not sure about the keto aspect of it, but definitely it's going to be low carb, and moderate exercise. And my exercises is going to include strength training and doing cardio exercises. That's basically the gist of what I'm going to be doing. And I could confidently say at this point that most of these exercises are going to be done at home, because for reasons that I can't really control right now, I'm not able to go to a gym right now. So I'm going to be just doing my exercises mostly at nights. So when I get off work, I do work 9 to 5, and it is my plan that when I get off work at about anytime after 5, so maybe I'll start my exercise maybe around 7 o'clock, because eventually I'll try to do lives. If this channel picks up and if it's going well and everything, I'll probably try to do lives where my fellow ladies out here in your big 40s, your big 30s, your big 50s, if you want to join, you could join. That's my plan, but let's see what happens. But as it is right now, I'm going to just be getting off work, coming home, and just maybe start my exercise around like 8 o'clock. And my exercise session is probably going to go for 2 hours. I do go long and hard. I just know that with my body type, I have to do extra. And when you're dealing with thyroid disease, you have to do even more extra. So that is my plan going forward for this weight loss, guys. So today is June the 24th, and today kickstarts the weight loss journey for me. I plan to do a check-in around the beginning of August, and I've chosen August because August is my birthday. August 5th is my birthday, and not that I'll be celebrating or anything like that, but I wanna look great. Even if I'm going nowhere, I want to make sure that I look great on this day. It is important that I hit 47 looking the best I've ever looked, and I know that this will take me going hard body, hardcore. It will take me basically just being mentally ready, being emotionally ready, and just being physically ready to undertake this challenge. Because for me to lose 16 pounds, which is my target weight loss, I know that it's not going to be easy. So a quick little backstory. So I went on a weight loss journey in March, and at that time, March of this year, that is. So my starting weight at that time was 190 pounds, the biggest I've ever been. Totally looked horrible. I'm going to try to insert a picture somewhere in this video, a picture of what I looked like at 190 pounds, just so you have a little idea of what, where I started. So I went on this weight loss journey, and this is where I tried to establish this channel on YouTube, but it did not connect for some reason or the other. I think, it was just the way I was going about it that was not necessarily, it wasn't, I would say maybe it wasn't helpful for people out here. And for some time, like after realizing that this channel was not really doing anything, I just thought to myself, like, just give it up, just do what you got to do, for you, just live your life and let it be. But there is a relentless spirit in me, and I just know that there's somebody out here that needs to hear from me. That's just how I feel in my spirit, and I'm not going to let go of that. And I'm grateful to friends and everything that encourage me to start again, to dust off. You failed once, get up and try again, because I do believe that for people with thyroid disease, it's such a silent thing, such a silent pandemic. And I'm going to use the word pandemic. There's a doctor that I watch here on YouTube, and he calls it a silent pandemic, because there's so many people who struggle with thyroid disease, and it's almost like you get brushed off, you get pushed to the side, like you're just complaining, you're just making these symptoms up, all these things. And people don't truly understand how hard it is for people like myself to lose weight. It's not easy. It is one of the hardest battles I've ever no, it's not. So for backstory, my thyroid disease is as a result of having thyroid cancer. So my thyroid is removed 7 years ago, and of course now subsequent to it being removed, I deal with all the symptoms that comes with having hypothyroidism. Prior to me being diagnosed with cancer, I never had any symptoms, never had any issues with losing weight, never had any brain fog, never had any dry skin, never had any voice changes, never had temperature sensitivity, never had issues with my joints, never had swelling up, never had any of these things. Now though, they are my reality. Now I live all these things, and all of them could happen in the same day. Like, I would say of all the symptoms, the worst ones for me would have to be, number one, the swelling up. That right there I would say is the symptom that has just totally, if I'm not careful, I would say it could destroy my life, because I spend so much time obsessing with what I'm eating today, what I'm eating tomorrow. Will this swell me up? Will that affect me? To the point where it's become my life, it's become my obsession, and it's at the point now where I avoid a lot of foods because I think they're trigger foods for me. I'm not sure, but I think they are, because there's no real documentation on what causes us to swell up. It doesn't nobody really speaks to that. So some people might reason that the swelling that we experience when we have thyroid disease is due to mixed edema. But mixed edema has so many other symptoms that comes along with it that I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is. But I just know that I'm an individual that swells up. It's a puffy swelling. It's like, you'll be here today, it's gone tomorrow, or I'll be here for 3 days, and then it's gone in the next 2 days. And I know that it's actually worsened by my diet being rich in carbohydrates. So I have to make sure that my diet is super, super low in carbohydrates, not only because of the weight issue, but because of the swelling up issue, because I think that one bothers me more than the weight issue. So the second thing that I would say, the second symptom that I would say totally just, wreaks havoc in my life is this inability to lose weight. Now, I was reading something online, and it mentioned that one of the symptoms of having hypothyroidism is having slight weight gain. Ain't nothing slight about it. Sis, a big weight gain. You will never be the same again after hearing those words. You have hypothyroidism, and if you are to be the same to the condition prior to being diagnosed, you're gonna have to have your doctor put you on a high dose of medications. You understand? And the medications themselves comes with side effects. So it's like, what do you do? It's just me restarting this journey yet again. Today is June the 24th, and as far as I would say how my proportions are, this is why I wore this shirt specifically for this reason, so you can kind of see my starting point. And I'm going to stand up. So you can see my starting point. So this is what I look like currently. The areas that I want to really target for weight loss, I'm going to say are going to be my stomach. I'm not sure if I feel comfortable enough to show you my stomach on camera, but this is what my stomach looks like right now. So as you can see, I have this part, the lower stomach is quite, fatty. I want to see if I can work on losing some of this. As far as my obliques and stuff, I mean, I don't think they're terrible. I don't think, this really is so much of an issue for me. I would say 3 months ago, my obliques was fatty also. I had fat hanging off in my back. So there was fat here. It took me doing a lot of floor exercises like at home for some of that to move, and this is where I'm at current. And the reason why I referenced 3 months ago is because 3 months ago, guys, I embarked on a weight loss journey quite similar to the one I'm going to be undertaking right now. And yeah, for the most part, I started at 190 pounds, and then by the 3rd month, so by May, the ending of May, I was weighing 172 pounds. Now, as I stated before, today I am 177, so that means I've gained back 5 pounds, which I'm not happy with. But at the same time, I know I was not eating clean. I know my diet was dog shit. I know that, I was not working out because I just wasn't motivated to do it. Now, because I embarked on this weight loss journey 3 months ago, and I tried, documenting my journey here on YouTube, and it did not take off. People weren't connecting with what it was that I was trying to do. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that kind of just made me feel like it wasn't worth it. I really wanted people to understand that, and I really wanted to show more so how one person that has this disorder is going about trying to deal with it. So hence why I started the channel. But when I noticed that it wasn't taking off, of course, I just abandoned ship and it's like, forget it. But you know what, guys? God is good, because yesterday I was here and I was watching Think Media, which is a very, very big channel on YouTube, and there was they featured that young lady. She's big also on YouTube. But they featured this other YouTuber, right? And her speech was all about starting out, the hurdles you're gonna face, how disappointing it can be when you're not getting views, when you're not getting likes, when you're not getting people to kind of like interact with you. And she was basically saying that most people are gonna give up. Most people are just gonna abandon ship. And I was like, oh my God, that is so me, right? And at the end of the day, the takeaway was that if you really want it, you have to go for it. Hence why I'm coming back to go for it. I just understand now that my topics is not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for those who connects with that stuff. So not everybody out here have thyroid disease, but there are, like in America, listen, a significant amount of people who have this disorder. And I hope that, at some point they find their way to this channel. I hope that they will learn from this channel. They will be motivated by my story. They'll be inspired by my fight, and that they too can achieve healing, because healing is not easy when you have this disorder, guys. Let me tell you, your body goes through so much. There's so many things that I encounter on a daily, and it is only my mindset. It is only my mindset. As I stare on my wall right now, there's a thing that I have there, right? My son has on the plaque, and it says mindset is everything. And it's only because my mindset to not let this disorder dominate my life is so strong. That's the only reason I can get up and I can keep pushing and moving forward, even when everything around me just looks like it's hopeless. And there are many hopeless days that I have. I do have a lot of hopeless days, more than I have positive days. And a part of this hopelessness has to do with the fact that despite your best effort, so if you have friends, if you're a woman in your 40s or a dude in your 40s, you have friends right? And you've decided that, okay, because I have this disorder, I'm going to do these things. I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to make sure I stay on top of it. I'm going to take my medications the doctor prescribed, all this stuff. And you'll be that friend that goes to the gym 6 days a week out of the 7. And you have another friend who doesn't have thyroid problems, and they go 3 days. And they're going to do, their results is going to make you look like you never even tried. Because that's what it does. We are not well people. We are not people who are healthy anymore. There's so many things that your thyroid gland affects, that just you not having one, in my case I don't have one, or just for the mere fact that your thyroid is underactive or underfunctioning, a lot of processes within your body are going to be slowed down, and you're going to find yourself not being able to lose weight for many reasons. And I'll get into that in another video, because there's so much that people out here do not understand about this disease. They just don't know. They hear the name, oh, you have hypothyroidism, and they think, oh, yeah, you're going to be fat, and oh, yeah, they just use that as a crutch because they want to be lazy and say that they're fat because, you know, it's a thyroid disease. But it's actually what happens. Your body is just not able to break down a lot of foods that we eat. Carbohydrate for us is a killer. I love carbohydrates, guys, from here to the moon. But I understand that with this disease, I cannot eat a diet that's super saturated in carbohydrates. I have to eat, my diet has to be 5% carbohydrate for the rest of my life. And if I stray from that, right, if I move away from that, I understand that there are consequences. I am going to look horrible. I'm going to swell up. I'm going to look puffy. I'm going to have swollen feet. Like this morning, I tried doing my weigh-in, and guys, my feet were so swollen, I could not even show my feet on camera. I don't have renal issues. I don't have those. What I do have, though, is hypothyroidism, and I know that that's what's causing it, because fluids get trapped in your cell and it's not able to get out, and you just swell up, right? So in any case, I try to drink a gallon of water a day. This is what I did when I did this weight loss journey back in March. I was able to lose 17 pounds in the span of 3 months. And I know for some people, they might be like, well, that wasn't a lot for 3 months, really. But when you have thyroid disease, guys, understand it's not, that was a big accomplishment. Now, it's not to say that I was happy with it, but I understand also that that was the best I could do, and I know that my body is not allowing me to be as great as I would want to be. So I made peace with that, but I have to go again because I'm still not where I need to be. So hence why I'm restarting this weight loss journey. Now, this channel is not just going to be all about weight loss, guys. It's going to be just maintaining health, maintaining optimal health, I should say. It's just going to be about, bottom line, tips and tricks of what you can do when you have thyroid disease, what to eat, you know, just anything having to do with thyroid disease. And on this channel, while I'm starting off with a weight loss journey, just please understand that it's not all going to be about weight loss, because there are people out here that probably don't want to lose any weight. So if you're a person that you don't have thyroid problems, it's not to say that this channel can be a space that you can come to and you can subscribe to. It's for anyone. But because I struggle with thyroid problems, I have to kind of address that as a key issue as to why my weight loss may not look, or weight loss journey might not look like somebody else's who's healthy. You understand? So yeah, guys, I'll try my best to just keep you abreast of what it is that I'm doing from day to day. I'll try to show you what I'm eating. I'll try to feature my workouts, all of that. And yeah, that's pretty much, you know, what this channel, the objective of this channel is. So please subscribe to my channel if you can. Please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video, which will be maybe at the end of the week. So I'm going to try to do a weigh-in on Saturday. Today's Sunday. So in 6 days, I'm going to do a weigh-in, and let's see where I'm at that point. All right, guys. So until the next video, stay blessed, stay beautiful, keep pushing. Whatever it is, just keep stepping to your goal, guys. Don't give up. I know it's hard. I know that, bottom line, you know, it takes everything you have sometimes to keep trying. I am you and you are me if you're that person with that story, because that is me. I feel like I got up this morning and I did not even want to make this video. I'm just like, this is a waste of time. Get on your machine, do what you got to do, girl, and be about your business. Nobody cares. But I feel like there's somebody out here that I need to speak to, that needs to hear from me, that needs to understand that, listen, somebody understands your struggle. Somebody understand that it's not because you're eating a lot of food and just stuff in your face why you're looking the way why you're puffy, why you're swollen. It's not because of that. It's just because your body is just so sluggish that nothing is regulated. You understand? So yeah, guys, just do subscribe to the channel if you have a similar issue, or if you don't. It doesn't really matter to me, right? And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video, which will be at the end of the week. Until then, bye.